ensure that your cell phones are on silent mode. Also, one more important announcement is that when the ceremony happens on the stage, we have cameras behind capturing this special moment. So we will request you to remain seated while the ceremony happens. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Surbhi Dighe, your host for today's ceremony. And on behalf of Transrail Lighting Limited, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. We are pleased to have you join us today to commemorate the listing of the equity shares of Transrail Lighting Limited on the prestigious NSE and BSE. Thank you all for gracing this event with your presence. And now I would like to take a moment as we deeply mourn the passing of our former Prime Minister, Mr. Manmohan Singh. Let us observe 1 minute silence to honor his memory and remarkable contribution. Thank you. Moving forward, we will have the national anthem. Request you to rise up.
गणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. Please take your seats. So, well, this morning we gather to celebrate a momentous occasion, the listing of ceremony of the Transrail Lighting Limited at the NSE. With 4 decades of experience, Transrail is one of the leading engineering, procurement and construction companies with primary focus on power transmission and distribution business. With its headquarters in India, Transrail is a global enterprise with a footprint in 58 countries across 4 continents. Transrail provides turnkey solutions from design, engineering, supply, manufacture, construction, testing services across all business verticals. The company has more than 1,900 employees who are the partners in the growth. As a part of its power T&D business, Transrail has large-scale manufacturing facilities in India for galvanized lattice towers, overhead conductors, and galvanized monopoles, in addition to a well-accredited R&D tower testing facility. So before we proceed, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the esteemed dignitaries present here with us today. Their presence adds immense value to the event, and we are truly privileged to have them here with us. Ms. Parvati Murthy, Senior Official NSE, the visionary leaders and board of directors from Transrail Lighting Limited, Mr. Digambar Bagre, promoter and executive chairman, Mr. Randeep Narang, MD and CEO, our esteemed board of directors, Mr. Sanjay Verma, Mr. Shrikant Chaturvedi, Ms. Vita Jalajdani, Mr. Ashish Gupta, Mr. Ravita Nirmal Punwani, Mr. Ranjit Jatar, Major General Dr. Dilawar Singh. We also welcome the book running lead managers, our BRLMs, whose guidance has been instrumental in this journey. Inga Ventures Private Limited, Axis Capital Limited, HDFC Bank Limited, IDBI Capital Markets and Securities Limited. And now to begin the event on an auspicious note, we will have the lighting of the lamp. So may I invite Mr. Digambar Bagde, Mr. Randeep Narang, and the Board of Directors. Ms. Veeta Dani, can we please have you all on the stage? Mr. Ranjit Jatar, Major General Dilavar Singh, Mr. Shrikant Chaturvedi, Ms. Ravita Punwani, Mr. Sanjay Verma, Mr. Ashish Gupta, and Ms. Parvati Murthy.
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभ
वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिः समप्रभ
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव
Kindly all come closer for a group picture.
सर्वदा
So thank you all for lending your hand to begin the event on an auspicious note. May I now invite on stage Mr. G.S. Ganesh, founder of Inga Ventures Private Limited, and request him to share a few words on this joyous occasion. Welcome, sir.
Morning, friends. On behalf of the colleague bankers, Axis, IDBI, HDFC, we place our sincere thanks to every intermediary who has worked with us, be it lawyers, registrars, and not to forget the vast population of investors who have given us a result which is unparalleled. 200 times QIB is a true achievement. On a humble note, I can say, we as bankers, we were more of a guiding path, but all credit goes to Mr. Bagde, Mr. Narang, and his entire team. I always believe that bankers carry a good story, and here we carried the best story. It's a story of a man who had commitment, conviction, and patience to deliver what he delivered today. Bagde sir, my only point is, you have an extended family, very vast family. They are expecting a lot from you. And your day has started, minute has started for delivery. I keep telling all the promoters from this podium, today should be the first and the last day you should see your stock price. Stock will perform based on your performance. It will never go against. There could be moments of market, economics, everything is there. So never get carried away by huge increase. Never get disappointed by huge downfall. Your performance will give you the best value. And I wish you good luck, sir. We have started with a 5,800 crore market cap company. I'm sure it's going to be a few billions very soon. All the best. Thank you to my colleagues, bankers, who have really helped us get through this moment. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Mr. G.S. Ganesh, for joining us on stage and for sharing your heartfelt feelings with us. And moving forward, may I now invite on stage Mr. Mangesh Gogle from Axis Capital Limited and request him to share a few words on this momentous occasion. Welcome, sir. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. So I remember a quote today when we conclude this journey of last 8-9 months with Transrail team. Thomas J. Watson, the ex-chairman and CEO of IBM, once said, "To be successful, you need to have your heart in your business and your business in your heart." I think Mr. Bagde and his entire management team is just a personification of this thought. There is one thread that kind of binds the entire team that we have worked, for so many months in the past. It's the passion for Transrail and making the business, taking it to the new heights. We have never met a promoter and a team so driven and so passionate about TND and EPC segment. So hats off to you, sir. The kind of business you have built, your journey since 1984 for last 40 years, from zero to 4,000 crore revenue in 24, that has been nothing short of a fairy tale. As my friend Ganesh said that you are onboarding a family of lakhs of shareholders now, and as they say in some movie that with great power comes great responsibility, I would say with a great IPO comes great expectations. And I'm sure with your passion, you will definitely meet those expectations in the years to come. Very thanks for having us on this transaction, and best of luck for your future, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage. And now it's my privilege to welcome a visionary leader and industry doyen. He has been at the helm of companies' growth and success, steering it in all the ups and downs over 4 decades. Let us hear from the man himself. Please put your hands together for Mr. Digambar Bagre, promoter and executive chairman of Transrail Lighting Limited. Welcome, sir.
Good morning. It's really a proud moment for me to be here for listing of my company, which I started 40 years before. It's a journey of 40 years. And I'm also overwhelmed by the response that I got from in the IPO. When the IPO got listed, got subscribed more than 80 times. It's a big responsibility now and a big pressure on me to perform and to show performance of the company in future also. Of course, yes, it's a landmark achievement for the company, which has seen the journey. We started with zero margin, zero revenue in the year 1984, to it has grown to more than 4,000 crores turnover in the last year. So initially when we started our activities in Gujarat, Baroda, we thought that if we want to make this company sustainable for a long time and also profitable, competitive amongst the industry players, we have to have a cost control and we have to focus on 2 things. One was the engineering focus and second was a cost focus. So for focusing on the cost, we decided to go for a backward integration, and therefore we have set up large capacities for tower manufacturing and conductor manufacturing in various places, and actually that has that has actually shown us very good results, and that you would have seen that our company is one of the best in the profit making in the industry. And so we are actually controlling 60% of the cost due to backward integration, and 30% of the cost is also being controlled by erection. So we actually practically control 90% of the cost. So then, having established ourselves in India, we thought that now we should expand globally. So in the year 2020, our global turnover was hardly 20%, and then we started expanding globally, and then today I'm very happy to tell you that we have actually achieved 60% of the turnover from the international business. Then we decided that we should diversify our business. So we diversified into civil, diversified into railways, diversified into poles and lighting business. Now you see the name of the company itself will suggest Transrail Lighting. Trans means T&D, transmission lines, railway electrification, and lighting is again a poles and lighting business. So that is how our name stands for. So having set footprint in 50 countries, we are actually now known as a global company. And you will see that all our business verticals have got huge growth potentials, whether it is T&D, domestic T&D, in international T&D, civil business, railways, every vertical has got a growth potential. And we have a very strong management team led by Mr. Randeep Narang, who has got more than 14 years of experience in running this industry at a very high level, very reputed person. So we have a very strong management team under him. And I would say that we are perfectly positioned today in the market with all presence in the all growth verticals, whether it is T&D, civil or any other verticals. I have a responsibility now. I have big 1,700 employees working with us, more than 7,000 indirect employees, and more than 2 lakhs of the shareholders. So I have to work for all of them for their value creation. I can so only assure you that my performance of the company, not only in top line but in the bottom line, because we have been focusing more on the bottom lines rather than the top line. And that will actually prove the way, and that will be beneficial to everybody, including all employees, including all shareholders. And I want that the shareholders should get benefited more with the growth of this company. I'm really thankful to all my BRLMs, thankful to all the SEBI for clearing all our prospectus, DRHP and RHP later, and also thankful to NSE and BSE for allowing us to get our shares listed in the stock exchange. And I can only assure you that we are well diversified, highly backward integrated company with engineering focus and globally known. So you will see that this company further grow as we have grown in the last 3 years, 30% growth. I think we can grow further and make value for everybody. That's all. Thank you very much.
Let the claps be on. Thank you so much, Mr. Bagre, for your inspiring words. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's now my privilege to invite Mr. Randeep Narang, the MD and CEO of Transrail Lighting Limited, to share a few words. A seasoned business leader, Mr. Narang has been instrumental in steering Transrail Lighting through this growth journey. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. So, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this amazing occasion. Once in a lifetime, it feels that I'm holding a Grammy Award, and I'm here because it happens only once, and you need to be there and present. And with the board of directors, our esteemed BLRMs, our ExCom, and everybody present here, it's a matter of great joy to welcome you and share some thoughts here about our company. Mr. Bagre has already mentioned the growth journey, but I can only say a few things which are very important. Firstly is the growth cannot happen without support of our bankers, our team, our people, each vertical, and more importantly, the collective team spirit which Transrail has as a family to grow this business. What we see here is a family of entrepreneurs passionate about what they are doing, whether it's engineering, it's business leaders, CEOs. We believe in what we are doing. We know we are one of the best. We have the infrastructure, our factories, our people who will take us forward, and that's the spirit of Transrail. So with those words, I'd like to share with you 3 simple philosophies. First is what we call, and I admire Jack Welch, he has 3 S's in his philosophy. Self-confidence. Self-confidence about our people and our products. That's a hallmark for us. Second is simplicity. Simplicity basically means we are straightforward, direct, we tell our stakeholders what we'll do for them, and we deliver that. And last but not the least is a flexible organization, stretch. S is stretch, agile organization which has to change with times, grow faster, believe in ourselves, and adapt to the situation. That's what we believe in, and I keep on saying this quote very often to my team, and that's what we believe in. Now, the responsibility to our new stakeholders, our investors, our teams here, as Mr. Bagre said, 1,700 employees, is a huge, huge responsibility we bear. And I take this quote from one of our board of directors who mentioned it to us a year ago. It's called PSPD. It's predictability of what we're going to do. S is sustainability. We should know and be motivated to sustain what we are delivering. Then PSP is profitability. We need to be continuing our profit journey all along as we go along. And D is dependability. Dependability means that we should de-risk ourselves from all factors which may come in business, economics, political or otherwise, to make sure that we deliver for our stakeholders the value we are delivering today and for the future. So with these words, I thank all of you to be here. A pleasure, and look forward to a great journey of Transrail. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Randeep Narang, for joining us on stage and for motivating us. Let's once again give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And with this, I would like to invite Ms. Parvati Murthy, Senior Official NSC, and request her to share a few words on this joyous occasion. Let's welcome her with a round of applause. Welcome, ma'am.
Shri Randeep Narang ji, MD and CEO, Transrail Lighting Limited. Shri Digambar Bagde ji, founder, promoter and executive chairman, Transrail Lighting Limited. Shri Mangesh Ghole ji, executive director, Axis Capital. Shri G.S. Ganesh ji, founder of Inga Ventures Private Limited. Distinguished guests, board members, employees, family members, well-wishers, all the ladies and gentlemen out here, a good morning and a very warm welcome to the listing ceremony of Transrail Lighting Limited. NSE is proud to welcome Transrail Lighting Limited in our family of listed corporates. And this would be the 2,664th company to be listing with us. During this current financial year, so far, NSE has witnessed 201 IPOs across main board and SME segments, with Transrail Lighting Limited being the 62nd company to be listing on the main board segment of the exchange. To give a bit about Indian capital markets, India is the 4th largest capital market in the world in terms of market capitalization after US, China, and Japan. Market capitalization of NSE listed companies has grown about 112 times in rupee terms since NSE started its operations in 1994. Today we are standing at 5.14 trillion US dollars. That's about 438 lakh crores. And from today onwards, Transrail Lighting Limited will be an integral part of this. Another unique statistic I'd like to share here is that NSE has over 10.7 crore unique investors with over 20.7 crore accounts. We reached 99.8% of all the PIN codes in the country, covering approximately 20% of all the households which are directly investing in the stock markets today. The IPO, a round of applause for that. The IPO with an issue size of 838.91 crores has garnered a good response. I congratulate the entire team of Transrail Lighting Limited, the merchant bankers, Inga Ventures, Axis Capital, HDFC Bank, and IDBI Capital, the legal advisors, Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, and PR agency Ad Factors, and all the parties who've been associated in this IPO for their accomplishment. We at NSE are committed to facilitate fundraising opportunities and make capital markets more accessible for upcoming organizations to chart their growth stories. We hope that today's successful listing of Transrail Lighting Limited will inspire many more companies to look at public markets as a promising alternative. This listing day is a start of a strong partnership between us. NSE looks forward to supporting Transrail Lighting Limited in your future fundraising endeavors as well. Thank you. Jai Hind.
To commemorate the significance of this event, we will now have exchange of mementos. So I request Ms. Parvati Murthy, NSE, to present special mementos to the management team of Transrail Lighting Limited. Please welcome Mr. Digambar Bagde, promoter and executive chairman, along with Mr. Randeep Narang, MD and CEO. So this is a replica of the bell. Stay back, please. NSE is now presenting a coffee table. NSE will now present proud to be listed badges. So these badges are also a replica of the bell. Thank you so much for joining us on stage. I would now request Ms. Parvati Murthy to present mementos to some very special partners whose contribution have been invaluable in the successful listing of Transrail Lighting Limited. Please welcome Mr. G.S. Ganesh from Inga Ventures Private Limited. Please welcome Mr. Mangesh Gogle from Axis Capital Limited. And now please welcome Mr. Mitul Shah from HDFC Bank Limited. And now please welcome Mr. Subodh Gandhi from IDBI Capital Markets and Securities Limited. Please welcome representative from Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas. And now please welcome Mr. Arun Ohri and V. Subramanian, Ad Factors PR and Advertising. Parvati ma'am, we request you to stay back for mementos by the company. So we now proceed with the exchange of mementos as a token of appreciation for the invaluable contribution of the partners, advisors, investors, and stakeholders in this IPO. I would like to request the management of Transrail Lighting Limited to present mementos to some very special partners whose contribution has been invaluable. So may I request Mr. Digambar Bagre and Mr. Randeep Narang to present the mementos. May we first request you to present a memento to Ms. Parvati Murthy, Senior Official NSE. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us on stage and for doing the honors. And now please welcome a representative from Inga Ventures Private Limited and team. Next, can we have Axis Capital Limited and team? And now please welcome Axis Capital Limited and team. After this, can we have HDFC Bank Limited and team? We now have HDFC Bank Limited and team. Next, can we have IDBI Capital Markets and Securities Limited and team? We now have IDBI Capital Markets and Securities Limited and team. After this, can we have Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas team, legal counsel to the company? We now have Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas team, legal counsel to the company. Next, can we have representative from Link In Time India Private Limited?
And they are the best in the country.
Congratulations.
You made us work very hard, and you did not want to live without any seeing any proof of anything, you know. So when I said that I have got so much of experience in that company, you said, where is your joining letter and where is your relieving letter? To that extent, they were asking, and there is no, not able to produce the joining letter and relieving letter. They have deleted that experience.
So thank you for all your, hardship and your efforts. Thank you.
After this, can we have J. Sagar and Associates, legal counsels? Next, can we have representative from Link In Time India Private Limited, registrar to the offer? Next, can we have Nayan Parekh and Company, Chartered Accountants team, statutory auditors to the company? Next, can we have Team Ad Factors, PR and Advertising, Media and Communication Partner? Next, can we have representative from Western Press, Printer to the Offer? Next, can we have representative from Maheshwari and Company? Next, can we have representative from Vinod Modi and Associates? Next, can we have representative from Mehta and Mehta? Representative from Mehta and Mehta. And after this, can we have representative from Am Seth and Associates? After this, can we have representative from S. Banwat and Associates LLP? After this, can we have representative from S. Ananta LLP? Representative from Vijay Savla and Company? Cyril? Crisil? So we are now moving towards the most awaited segment of our today's event. I will request the entire team to join us on stage. Okay. So may I now call upon Mr. Mitul Shah from HDFC Bank to share a few words. And thank you so much, both of you, for joining us on stage.
Is it working? Yeah. Thank you for this opportunity, the Transrail team, Mr. Bagde, Mr. Narang, and the entire team. I think my fellow bankers have spoken about all the nice things about the company, but some of the war stories that I must narrate. We had a book that was very well subscribed. The bankers were itching to launch this issue. There were some pushes and pulls from different bankers. We had to involve Mr. Narang at the right time to speak with a particular banker that we would like to increase the subscription to this issue. And strategically, I think Mr. Bagde and Mr. Narang's foresight helped us to bring in the investors that we wanted to. And I feel that was one clear war story that I wanted to speak today. And there are many more that we will speak about, but I think I'm standing in between the listing. So thank you once again, Transrail team, and look forward to seeing this company scale new heights. Thank you once again.
Now I would like to call upon Mr. Subodh Gandhi from IDBI Capital to address the gathering. Welcome, sir.
I think everyone has said everything about what is good, what is bad, and what we look forward to. So thank you, sir, for taking us on this deal. I think the two bits which I will want to put forward is consistency and communication, which will be landmark in your journey going forward to the investors and stakeholders, and which we should look forward to, preempt and try to communicate as much as possible with the investors. Looking forward for the listing, and I'm sure the harder we press, I mean, the higher it goes. So thank you so much. I look forward for listing.
So now the moment that we all have been eagerly waiting for has finally arrived. Yes, it's time for the bell ringing ceremony. So may I request the dignitaries, management team of Transrail Lighting Limited, BRLMs and NSE officials to kindly join us on stage. So when the timer strikes 10, I would request all of you to join me in the countdown with as much enthusiasm as you've got. And I hope we all are equally excited. Can I have a louder yes? Also remember, we have cameras behind capturing the moment, so please remain seated while the ceremony happens. So we have 2 minutes to the countdown. Let's take this moment to take a few beautiful pictures as a memory. And let's give Transrail Lighting Limited entire team a big round of applause. Can we also have the XCOM team on stage? So well, the countdown has already started. We are just a few seconds to the listing. Can we all keep clapping for the entire team? Let's make this moment as special as we can for the entire team of Transrail Lighting Limited. We are just 15 seconds to the countdown. Are we all ready for the countdown? Everyone with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations! Transrail Lighting Limited is now officially listed on the stock exchanges. Many, many congratulations! And that is a fabulous opening. And that definitely deserves a bigger round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Transrail Lighting Limited. What a whooping start. What a milestone for the company. With this, we come to the end of the event. We are so grateful to our host, NSC, the book running lead managers to the issue, our members of the board, our family and friends, well-wishers, our shareholders, and all of you who took the time out to celebrate this momentous occasion with us. Thank you all once again. This milestone is a testament to the hard work and dedication of the entire Transrail Lighting Limited team, family, our partners and stakeholders. So thank you so much for joining us at this celebration. And please do join us for refreshments outside.